Hey guys, it's me, Kristen. Um, Today I want to talk a little bit about anxiety and how you can identify if you have it or not, or what type of anxiety you might have, if anxiety at all. In my case, probably about a year and a half ago, I started getting panic attacks when I would be in high stress situations, sometimes not in high stress situations. Kind of like when I was anticipating something, I would automatically go into this panic mode, and then half the time I would not end up doing what I was waiting to do because I was so involved in having this panic attack. And it really sucked because sometimes it would happen when I'd be getting ready to go out somewhere or meet up with people or go to the store or anything like that. I would anticipate actually doing what I was going to do so much that my body would freak out and I would go into panic mode. And at first I had no idea what it was. I almost went to the hospital a number of times because I thought I was like just having a heart attack or something was wrong with my heart. Because you have this feeling of just, it's been said, like a bunch of articles, they compare it to feeling like you are going to die and you're just waiting for it to happen. It's like a feeling of impending doom is how they word it. And honestly, that couldn't be more correct. Like, you just want it to stop so bad. You're like, I'm gonna die. That's fine. I'd rather do that than feel how I do right now. And it's so hard to put that feeling into words, what a panic attack feels like. The closest I can get is saying you think you're having a heart attack, but you're just fully conscious for the whole thing. Your heart's racing, you're sweating, you can't see right, your hands are all sweaty, you're shaky. It's hard to catch your breath, so you're trying to breathe to calm yourself down, but you can't catch your breath. And it's just the worst feeling. Probably the worst feeling I've ever had is a panic attack. And I was starting to get them so often, to the point where my friends were like, "Where have you been? How come you don't, come out and do anything anymore?" And my excuse was always like, "Oh, I'm just working a lot and I don't have time." But I mean, sometimes that was the case, but most of the time it was just the fact that I couldn't control this anxiety and panic attacks, so I was actually afraid to leave my home in fear that it might happen. And so for a few months straight, I would wake up, go to work, come home, and go to bed every day. I didn't like doing that, but it was the only way that made me feel maybe not afraid about having a panic attack, because if I was going to have one, I would rather it be at home. But it's really no way to live, especially when you're my age. I mean, I was, 24 going into 25 now, and like your social life just goes down the drain because you can't bring yourself to go out and do anything without feeling weird. Or even if I did go and I got to where I was gonna go out with a bunch of my friends that I see all the time and that I'm comfortable with, I would get there and just be in total panic mode and weird and want to get out of there. So my vice was to drink. I would drink a lot just to mask that fear and those feelings and the worry. It would relax me. I'll continue this in a minute.